What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the current WWF pay-per-view champion, the Hakamati Ant C, joined by my good friend and co-host. Introduce yourself, sir.
Me, Christian, let's go over this quick recap because this show didn't have much at all.
Yeah, we're covering SmackDown, which was taped last week in Brooklyn, New York. The wrestlers are live in Saudi Arabia right now, so they obviously weren't available to tape SmackDown or to do SmackDown live. SmackDown was today, November 1st, 2024. So let's get right into what happened. We see the WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax come out to start the show. She trash talks the world champion Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Both women come out with Dominic Mysterio. Tiffany Stratton then comes out and basically trash talks Liv and says, if I beat you, Liv, for the title, do I get Dominic too? So Tiffany is sending a little insult there to Liv, but Liv Morgan defeats Tiffany Stratton after landing, I think it was an Oblivion, after Liv then lays out Tiffany with her briefcase. Nia grabs hold of the briefcase and hits all three, Raquel, Liv, and Dominic with it, and then hits Liv with an Annihilator. To me, with Nia Jax standing tall, that makes me think Liv is going to get the victory at Crown Jewel. But what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, me too. I hope not because Nia is the more dominant wrestler, but
Yeah.
make Liv look strong. So
Yeah. I don't care about this match because it's just they're so different. It might be good, but with these matches, there's really no build other than it being, oh, I just want that little Super Bowl ring. No one, I don't know. There's not a lot at stake here. Um, we then see Kevin Owens in his car. He says he didn't want to hurt Randy Orton, but he will, and this is all Randy Orton's fault. So they're trying to make Owens to be threatening, worse than he's ever been. And this promo kind of gave me that. It's an old school Kevin Owens just promising to hurt Randy Orton. Will that happen? I don't know. Um, Thoughts on that?
I think Randy Orton's gonna turn heel soon.
Okay. Okay. We'll see. Um, Next up, we see Pretty Deadly come out, and they're excited because Lin-Manuel Miranda is at ringside. They give him their playbills, and if you're a Broadway fan, you'll appreciate that. But Street Profits defeat them after landing their finisher. Basic tag match, no storyline. Thoughts?
Basic, like you said.
Nothing, right? Just I don't get these shows. Like Pretty Deadly haven't been on SmackDown in a while, and now it's like they're finding Street Profits for no fucking
I
reason.
don't give two shits about Pretty Deadly.
Yeah. Next up, Naomi and Bayley defeat Candice LeRae and Indi Hartwell. If you are keeping up with it live, Indi Hartwell was just released by WWE right before the match came on air. So obviously we know this storyline's going nowhere, but I do think Naomi has a big year coming up for her. I think they're going to be pushing her soon. But what are your thoughts?
Hopefully, but none of these girls right now mean jack shit. Hopefully,
Exactly.
they
And
can.
Bayley used to be like the champion, and now it's like Bayley's being reduced to like
Yeah,
tag matches. It's weird. I hate how they do that. It's like when they're champion, they're unstoppable, they're unbeatable, they're strong, and it's like once they lose the title, it's like, okay, I'm going to tag team with Shotzi Blackheart. Why? It makes no sense. Um, all right. Next up, we see the big moment. The Usos come out and they reunite with the OTC Roman Reigns. Jay says, I'm willing to work with you as long as I'm your equal. And Roman says, yeet. And finally, the original bloodline is back together. What are your thoughts?
it was cool. It was cool. I still think there's some, tension there, but we'll see for now.
Yeah, I'm happy. I mean, I since it was taped, I knew last week that they reunited. So it wasn't a huge shock to me. But I am glad to see that we're finally gonna get a group against Bloodline and finally get these idiots. This new Bloodline sucks. So it's like, let's get them out. Next up, we see Iyo Sky defeating women's champion, tag team champion Bianca Belair, Piper Niven, and Lash Legend. All four of these women will compete at Crown Jewel with their respective teams for the women's tag team titles. decent match, but really, again, nothing important to talk about here. We see Cody Rhodes talking to Randy Orton backstage. Cody tells Randy to leave some of Kevin Owens for him. Orton says there won't be anything left. And then Cody says, well, then maybe I'll have to think of someone else. So that right there is Cody saying, hey, maybe I'll fight you. And maybe Orton is up for that challenge. I think he definitely is. What did you think by Cody Rhodes' little thing there? Do you think he wants to go after Randy, or who do you think he means by someone else?
I hope Cody Rhodes just turns it. But I don't know. This is a good segment, but again, I don't think him feuding with Gunther is gonna help him do anything. Like he's just not a draw, and they're not doing anything to build him up or help him.
I agree. Um, we'll have to see what happens at Crown Jewel, how far these guys go. We get a promo from Solo Sikoa, and he basically says at Crown Jewel, the three of you will respect my bloodline. I doubt that's going to happen. And we've made it to our main event. WWE Champion Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton defeat Ludwig, Kaiser, and World Champion Gunther. However, after the match, Kevin Owens attacks Cody Rhodes with a steel chair, while Gunther has Randy Orton blocked in a sleeper hold. And that's how SmackDown ends, with Gunther and Kevin Owens standing tall. With Kevin Owens attacking Cody, I definitely think he's going to show up tomorrow after his match with Orton and get involved in some way, shape, or form.
I definitely think Kevin Owens is showing up tomorrow.
If they're going to do Rhodes versus Owens, then Owens is definitely going to cost Rhodes the Crown Jewel Championship. That's my opinion. But yeah, that was it for SmackDown. It really didn't make me excited for Crown Jewel. There was really no matches on there that were just like, oh, so great. But yeah, this is our quick recap of SmackDown. Really, nothing exciting happened. What did you think of it?
Oh, interesting.
What?
I thought it was really boring. But look at this. Or I thought it was boring, but the Bloodline reuniting, I thought it was good. This is weird, right? Released, and released.
Oh, everyone that Becky has fought? Wow.
Like so far, that's weird.
Well, Tegan Knox, I mean, no offense to her, she's always injured and like really doesn't do anything. I was surprised by Indi Hartwell. I was. And Baron Corbin's been doing pretty good recently, but they've never been able to get.
Yeah, I can agree. I can agree.
Well, with that, we've covered all of SmackDown. Our next episode is going to be our Crown Jewel predictions. Then we have our Crown Jewel recap. And then we got Raw, SmackDown. We're on the road to Survivor Series. War Games coming up. So until next time, everybody stay safe and stay uncensored.